All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this motherfucker like I always do. Showing love and shouting out. And today I want to shout out Colin Kaepernick. And I think I've shouted out Cap before, but shit, it's episode 90. And when you're a real one, and I put in work like I am, to my if you keep it in 100, shit, you might get numerous shout outs if you deserve it. You know what I'm talking about? But here's why I'm shouting out Cap today. I'm seeing a lot of people compare Colin Kaepernick to Brian Flores. And I understand it because people are saying that basically Brian Flores is sacrificing his future in the NFL as a head coach by taking on the NFL with this class action lawsuit. And they're probably right. Okay. Once you go to war with a motherfucker and you still want to work for the motherfuckers you at war with, I don't know how that works out. Okay. But I think the comparison should stop. And here's why. What it seems like to me is that Brian Flores was mistreated himself directly by the Miami Dolphins because he was fired after 2 winning seasons. Brian Flores was mistreated, in his opinion, by the Denver Broncos because he doesn't think they gave him a fair shot in his interview, basically showing up unprepared, showing up drunk, basically not giving a fuck about his interview. Brian Flores, based on what he alleges, was mistreated directly by the New York Giants, who basically just brought him in as, in his opinion, to check a box because they already knew who the fuck they wanted. So you see, when it comes to what Brian Flores is doing, it's what you should do now. It's what you should do. If somebody is violating your civil rights shit, you're not supposed to discriminate against anybody on the basis of race when it comes to hiring. If you're ever the victim of that shit, you're supposed to sue the shit out of motherfucker. But to elevate what he's doing to this bigger thing that Cap did, I can't do that. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because I still haven't watched the Colin Kaepernick Netflix joint or whatever. But based on what I know of the Kaepernick story, based on what, maybe I'm wrong again, maybe I'm wrong. I'm saying that right now. But based on what I know of the Kaepernick story, he didn't start, taking a knee because he was the direct victim of police violence. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Real ones. You know what I'm talking about? Not you fuck boys out there, but real ones. Correct me if I'm wrong. When he gave his answer about why he was taking a knee, I don't remember him saying that he was in my situation. You know what I'm saying? I've been a direct victim of police violence. Okay? If you know what I'm talking about, you fuck with me for real. You watched my video where I let y'all know how I was nearly George Floyd, how I had a motherfucker on my back with his knee in my back as they had me on the ground, handcuffed, and me telling them I can't fucking breathe. That was me. To my understanding, that ain't Colin though. I remember Colin Kaepernick being embraced by white America. when he was leading the 49 to the Super Bowl. I remember Colin Kaepernick being featured in People magazine as one of the most beautiful people in the country. That's what I remember. So it seemed to me that when Colin took his stance, it wasn't about just him directly per se. It was about his people. You feel me? That's deeper, man. That shit deeper. And it's really well, we gotta get more of these rich black celebrities and athletes and all that kind of shit. They gotta get on that. Cause they don't be giving a fuck. They get their money and they can go to whatever restaurant they want to go to these islands and go do that. And they getting this adulation. They think I got mine, get yours type of shit. No one deep down, as they climb that social ladder, a lot of motherfuckers in these rooms don't give a fuck about them. They like, hey, but at least I ain't. They might think I'm a nigga, but at least I'm not a broke nigga. See, that's what they may be thinking. And so when it comes to the plight of the average black man and woman, they don't worry about that. But based on my understanding, Colin Kaepernick felt some type of, he knew he was privileged as a black quarterback in the NFL, making millions of dollars to play a game and do all that kind of shit. All you gotta do is shut the fuck up and do what you're supposed to do. Make your money. He didn't do that. Okay. Flores, on the other hand, will we have seen a lawsuit if the Giants have given him the job? All this other shit is happening. Let's say it was just him and Mike Tomlin as the only black head coaches in the league. So Eric Bieniemy still gets shitted on. The coordinators down there from Tampa still get shitted on. All these other motherfuckers that we've seen still get, the motherfucker that was with the Texans that got the raw deal. You know what I'm saying? He gets shitted on. Like, if all that still transpired, but Flores gets to be 2 of 32 with Mike Tomlin, do we find out that Miami was trying to pay him to lose? Do we hear this shit about the Broncos? If it didn't affect him directly, I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is we didn't hear anything about it from him until it affected him directly. And again, he's doing what you're supposed to do. I used to tell my students this when I would teach them about the Civil Rights Act, and I would teach them about the EEOC, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Somebody violates your rights and sue the shit out of him. He doing right. I can't elevate that to cap. Can't do it. Because this man sacrificed his career for what was going on with other motherfuckers. He saw what was going on in the wider public, saw what was going on in the wider community, in disadvantaged communities, in communities where motherfuckers ain't got millions of dollars just to throw this football. They out here fucking struggling. And he was like, that shit bothers me so bad. I just can't stand for this anthem when I'm thinking about all this shit that's going on. And don't get it twisted. I stand when they play that motherfucking anthem. Because my thinking is my ancestors helped build this motherfucker. My father fought in the Vietnam War, got shot in the Vietnam War, had to kill motherfuckers in the Vietnam War. My uncle fought in the Vietnam War, damn near got killed in the Vietnam War, still has shrapnel in his body from that shit. My family bled for this fucking country. So I stand for it because I feel like ain't a motherfucker gonna tell me that this ain't my shit. So if I want to criticize it, if I want to do whatever, if I want to leave this motherfucker, I'm leaving my shit. So yeah, I stand for it. But do I support Cap and his reasons for not standing? You motherfucking right. But based on my knowledge, he didn't do it because anybody was kneeling on his neck for 9 minutes. He didn't do it because somebody bust into his home and shot him while he was in his bed. He didn't do it because he was a licensed gun owner who was still shot down in front of his woman and his child. He didn't do it because he had his hands up, was unarmed, and was still shot down. He didn't do it because he was beaten on tape by numerous police officers, and all of the police officers were acquitted. He didn't do it because of that. He did it because other people went through that shit. So that just hits different from me. Okay? So shout out to Cap. I appreciate you, partner. And I appreciate you as well, real ones. Appreciate y'all fucking with me, being down with me, praying for me and my family. You know what I'm talking about? Please continue to do so. Please follow me across all social media platforms. Y'all see it down there in the description. Please follow, put it on some across all social media. Put it on some on Facebook. Let's put it on some on Instagram. That's PIOS_100 on Twitter. Make sure you shop with statement tees as well. There's statement tees. Every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. And y'all see the statement that I'm making. It's on your screen right now. I know it's a real one out there that feels that and want to make that same statement. Go to statementteesllc.com and cop that statement tee. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. As always. One. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me across all social media platforms. Like the videos and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit statementteesllc.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.